A week and hour, a week and 1 hour late. Here, I got something to show you though. I'm gonna send you a picture on Snapchat.
Oh god, I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. This is our new what do you want to call it? Our new background for the podcast.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you want to know who made that?
Who?
Me, and definitely not Aiden.
Got it.
he
Oh my
said
god,
he
I
said
didn't
it.
have anything to talk about.
He said if
I didn't have anything to talk about.
he straight up said, he's like, if I don't get any fucking credit for helping you with that, he's like, I'm fucking leaving the team. So yeah,
I didn't have anything to talk about last week, but now I have shit to talk about.
Oh
So
yeah.
this plays out.
All right. So
I can
anyway,
talk about how I almost died at school yesterday.
what the fuck? Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're a week and hour late. The
My bad.
reason being, Thursday we
We both
record.
got too caught up.
Well, yeah, we record Thursdays. Neila at noon really overslept by like 3 hours. So by the time she woke up, she had to go to school.
Are you
Um,
recording already?
yeah, I've been recording.
Oh,
um,
hey guys.
yeah, this is just the intro
Didn't
now.
know. Okay.
um, and then I just think we just said, hey, we're not gonna do anything Friday.
We said Sunday,
Yes,
but
so
then neither one
yeah.
of us could actually do anything on Sunday.
Yeah, Saturdays are usually reserved for me because I watch college football a lot. Sunday we
Yeah.
were recording, but by the time I got done doing stuff, Neila was just doing, or she was just gonna do stuff. So like our schedule got mixed up. Sundays,
I don't even remember what I was doing.
and then Sunday night I had a family dinner on Tara's side of the family that I had to go to, and it was really fun. But then when I got home, I think I have no clue. I think you were still doing stuff though when I got home. Um,
All I know is that it was too
mm,
late for us to record and be able to have something.
yeah,
So we just said fuck it.
yeah. We're just gonna take the break off and just come back next week.
It's okay though.
Yeah,
I didn't have anything to talk about and I didn't want it to be boring.
yeah.
But now I have shit to talk about, so it's all good.
Maybe yeah, it would all work. I still want to talk about what I want to talk about, but I'm gonna try to have my head like as think of much detail because I was gonna come right away with like just tons of fucking shit. But before we get into that, let's talk.
Ian, before he left, Ian, what's his name? We're talking about the podcast and Chick-fil-A, about what you wanted to talk about because he used to work for Chick-fil-A.
Who? Aiden?
No, I'm not saying his name.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. So
But yeah, we talked about
I'm
it.
gonna talk about my Chick-fil-A experience.
I'll talk about how I thought
Yeah.
I was dying yesterday at school.
Oh
So
yeah. What you posted on Snapchat, right? All right, yeah.
I was
Get into that,
fucking
real,
passed
yeah.
out.
So I'll go second.
Okay, I'm gonna move my camera because I don't like it being up here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I need it to be like not there.
Oh, what are you trying to do? Eye
Fuck.
level? You either want to do above or eye
Rooms
level,
more.
or kind of off to the side.
Rooms more.
I
I
know.
need.
People are gonna be like, she either has a lot of garbage or she has a lot of clothes that just don't get hung up.
Okay, all that stuff
The
is
Rolling
just stuff that I
Stones
haven't put
Weekend
away.
magazine cover poster.
Don't forget the Travis Scott one.
Oh my god.
I just have a lot of shit that I haven't put away.
The funny thing is, cause like, I was searching on eBay today, and I want beer posters. Like, now at my parents' room, if anybody remembers, I had actual like beer beer boxes, I guess, that I cut to actually I cut apart and stapled them to my wall. So I had like Bush Light, Modelo, just any really beer you can think of, and I stapled it to my wall. Now I want to do a little bit professional at it, and I want to get posters, but the posters I want are like the tin metal posters, and they do get expensive. But I found a Budweiser one that is the most famous Budweiser girl swimsuit magazine cover poster. That's the one I really, really want, and I want it to go on the wall. All right, then. I think are you about ready to tell how you died yesterday, or how you almost died, not how you died? The ghost of Neila tells her story. All right, she has.
Oh my
to...
fuck! I've been muted.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was muted. My fault.
I
I was
think you might have a
trying
button.
to get this shit set up.
Yeah.
It's. I didn't even remember pressing it. I think I moved or hit it on accident. Moving shit. Ignore this. So sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just moving it. I promise.
And just for everyone,
Okay.
yes, we already know her camera's lagging, but you know,
there's nothing I can do about it until I can afford to get a new PC or a new camera. So fuck off.
Actually, it's kind of a little decent. It's not like as laggy. It's just like a 3-second delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
at least I have it on for this one. I didn't have it on last
For
time.
one, I do need her camera on, so I'm able to get like the awesome shot. Like we're able to film
the thumbnail.
The thumbnail. But what you can see, viewers, right now on your screen is like I need her camera on so I could have that. If she turns off her camera and it's just gonna be her profile picture, or the way I have it set up, it's just gonna be really weird and my face is gonna be blowing up on 2 different pages. So the way it's set up is like the way we need it. But she'll quickly try to get a camera, hopefully.
I'm trying to find a new job, so I'm gonna try to get a new job and fucking save up for either a PC, a new camera, or I don't even know.
So yeah,
I'll be a PC. I'll probably just put the whole new things. My camera's not that bad. It's just
I did find a
computer.
PC setup for $1,000 on like Marketplace, just because I like going on Marketplace.
I go on Marketplace all the time. That's where I find like half the shit I like.
But for $1,000, this person was giving you a monitor, the computer, the keyboard, the mouse, a chair.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's the same brand of chair that me and Aiden have, which is kind of cool. You know, but
that'll be up there, won't it?
I have no clue because it did not have like a location for it.
Well, I'm gonna assume it'll be somewhere up there.
It could be, but like I get shit sometimes. Like it's all the way in Ohio and shit like that.
Yeah, I get shit from like 6 hours away in like Panama City or some shit.
Jesus Christ!
And it's just like, do you think I'm gonna drive 6 hours to go pick something up? You got me fucked up.
In like some places of Florida, you can see Cuba probably. What is it like? The one nearest point of Florida is like only a mile stretch. The nearest point.
I don't know.
I think it's something like that. It's under a mile. I could be wrong.
Why is that?
Because they always have a thing.
Yeah.
That.
Well, you can see.
Or wait, maybe not Cuba. Maybe it might be. Is it Puerto Rico or?
No, it's Cuba.
Okay.
It's Cuba and the Bahamas that are closest to the point.
Because I know they always have a. Like those professional marathon swimmers, they always make a big deal when they try to. Yeah.
That's Florida, and then that's Cuba, and then that's the Bahamas over there.
Yeah, that's where shit's going down right now. So you could literally
get on a boat and just go.
Yeah,
you have a boat.
I wouldn't say do it right now with the hurricanes.
You can't just go, obviously, but...
If you get on a boat and go, you're gonna have to face God down. That whole place is like gonna get butt fucked by acts of God.
God damn. Yeah.
All right. Get into it already.
I was sad yesterday at school. Well, I thought I was dying. I get there late because I don't leave until like the time school starts for whatever reason. I hate being there on time. I'm always late.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't really count against me, so that's why I do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got there at almost 6. I think it was like 5:45-ish. So it didn't take me long to get there at all because it's like 10 minutes away, but there's traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get there and I go back out to my car to get my stuff or to get something. I don't remember what I went to go get, but I was outside. And my teacher comes up to me. She's like, "You're already all set up, but you have a client." And I was like, "Huh? I have a what?" Because I walked away and I didn't know we were gonna have a client. And she
Wait,
was like,
so
"Yeah, she was a walk-in."
you're already working with real people already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've been doing yeah, this is what I've been doing for the past week, and this is my second client.
Fuck.
Only been in there for 2 weeks as of today. But she walks up to me, tells me that I have a client and that she was a walk-in, and then she gets the clients mixed up. But I mean, nothing bad happens, just the names were mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like setting the lady up, starting to do her hair, or starting to like ask her like do the consultation part of like what she's getting. She's been there before 5 times, so she already knows what she wants. She just wants to touch up
Mm-hmm.
for her color. So me and Miss Blair, we go to the dispensary. So like, okay, you walk in the building, and then there's the front desk, and then you can go on either side, and it's the floor, the salon floor is where I'm at. And then there's the 2 classrooms, and then in the back there's the student lounge, the bathroom, and then if you go straight back to the salon floor, there's the dispensary where all the like hair products are and stuff like that. So we take my bowl and my brush to mix up the color. And as we're walking there, I get like I can feel it, like something's off about me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I felt this before, like I know what's gonna happen. I'm either gonna pass out or I'm gonna get really lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
So I could feel it coming. And I could tell something was off since she told me that I had a client. And I don't even know what it was. It was just I'd only been up for 4 hours, so it wasn't like I was hungry. But I didn't wake up until 2, and by then it was 6. So we're at the counter for dispensary, and she's talking to me, and I'm like, just saying like, uh-huh, okay. And then I do like one of these, like I rub my like head slightly, and I'm like, Miss Blair, I feel really lightheaded. And she's like, oh, okay, have you eaten today? And I was like, no. And then she was like, okay, well, this will only take like 10 minutes and then you can get food. But then by then I'm like seeing stars, so I have to go sit down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I start to walk away, and she's like, wait, not right now. And I was like, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I'm literally gonna pass out. And we have chairs in the student lounge. They were just all stacked, and I didn't have enough time to be able to unstack one chair and pull it out and sit down. So I had to go into the bathroom and sit down on the toilet. And I put my head down like this for like 3 minutes before my cousin came in and was like, bro, are you good? And I was like, no. Because I was seeing stars. Like, my vision was gone. My hearing muffled. It's not like I was underwater. I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
kind
it's
of
like
had that
scary.
before.
It's happened to me about 3 times now. I mean, I've only passed out like actually twice,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in 8th grade, and that's when it was a trend to do it, to like, make yourself pass out.
Oh yeah,
So I did that
I remember
in
that.
8th grade.
I want to say when I was in 8th grade, um, it was a big deal back then that I don't know if you know. I mean, you probably know this because I mean, just learning it. But the thing to do was to take your thumbs and push on your like Adam's apple, or for girls, just because girls don't have Adam's apple, just push until you start like about to pass out. You know,
Yeah.
and that was called choking. So like you would basically choke yourself until you about passed out. Now, I don't know why, but kids thought this was fun, and you get a really cool like rush, like adrenaline rush.
You
But
do.
but what happens I mean, there's so many different ways to get an adrenaline rush. I mean, I fucking bull ride, and that's how I get off from my adrenaline, you know. But the thing was, kids were doing it to the point they would pass out, and they would do it by themselves, or their friends wouldn't catch them, and they go and fucking break their fucking neck, like on the floor, or like hitting something and shit like that. So then it was like a thing that your parents had to like tell you, don't choke yourself, don't do that. Another one was
Yeah.
you would have your friend back you up against the wall and push on your chest until
I remember that one.
until you start seeing like dots and shit. You know, I never did that. Never really did the choking, or shouldn't. I never did choking. I never did any of that shit. But what happened to me, this is a couple years ago when I was like in college. Honestly, no, because 5 years ago I was in college. Holy shit, Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 years ago in college, we were practicing in the gym because it was snowing out. And I was making a play on the ball. I had the ball, and my teammate, he was gonna make a play and defend it, and he stuck his foot out, not trying to trip me, not trying to do anything dirty because we're just having fun, but he made a really really good play, and stopped the ball. You know, because the thing is, when you slide tackle or tackle someone, you have to make contact with the ball. If you make any sort of contact with the player's foot or touch them in any way, it's already a foul. Okay? And he made a good tackle play where he stopped the ball. My fucking body is still going forward because it hasn't been stopped yet, but the ball has. So I go fucking flying, like face first, and I fly like 3 feet like Superman and land straight on my chest. And just immediately, like, my sight went to black, and then it all came back in like fuzzy dots, and all I was seeing dots, and like they're all trying to help me up, and like he's like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry.
You just don't know what the fuck's going on.
And I'm like, y'all need to get off me, and I need to go sit down, and I like sat down for
Give me some fucking room,
but like, you know. And I'm like, I'm fine. And I was already about fucking playing again like 5 minutes after. I just had to fucking sit down and get some water. I was fucking good. But
after
I was more
and went into the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and she came in and she was like, Neila, are you in here? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, okay, Mr. the director guy. I'm not gonna say his name. The director was like, she was like, he's got some food for you. He got you some food so you can have like a snack so you can sit down and eat something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. So we go back out into the student lounge and she has like a napkin out there with a big like pile of trail mix. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I'm gonna pour enough for both of us. And I was like, okay. I ate it all, but okay.
Yeah.
So I sat there for like 10 minutes just eating the trail mix. I was just eating the trail mix for 10 minutes, and she was like, are you okay? Are you ready? I was like, yeah. But the whole time I was like shaking like this.
Yeah.
Like I was shaky as fuck. And I felt so bad because the lady was super nice. She was so sweet. She gave me a hug at the very end. I don't know if they told her where I went or what happened, but she gave me a hug.
Yeah.
But I felt bad because she had gotten there like right after I got there, and we didn't start until almost 6:30. But we weren't done until almost 9.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I did almost pass out, and I had to take a break regardless of what happened. So, sorry, not sorry, lady.
I had something like that happen.
Your hair.
I had something like similar. I didn't eat at all. I know you know Omar B. Hops, right?
Yes.
So me and him, we went to our friend Jaime's shop, and we were helping him hang up like 10 panels for his shop on the inside. We were hanging up installation and all that. Now me, I haven't eaten all day. Okay, like legit all day, and it's like the first time in like ever I've done something like that, and I immediately wasn't feeling good, but I'm just doing it to do it and hang out with my friends. The conversation comes up like, hey, um, everyone go home. Let's get cleaned up, and we'll go to Red Robin, and sit at the bar there and eat and
Is Red
drink.
Robin good?
I love it. In my opinion, I love Red
We
Robin.
have it here. I've just never had
Mm,
it because we don't have one like in my town.
yeah. I love it. It used to be like my one thing that I would ask my parents to take me to like for my birthday. But one time, and
We
the thing,
also don't have a Sonic in my town. We have Sonic like 30 minutes away, depending which way you go.
you know what? Well, physically in my town, we don't have anything like, but we still have to drive like a 10-minute drive to get to Sonic. But it's like, if we really wanted to, it's a decent drive that we could do it.
I mean, it's like down by my brother's school. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that far down, but my brother's school is like 30, it's like 45 minutes away
Yeah.
because it's another
Mm-hmm.
city.
But
Fuck.
anyway, so we all go home. I as soon as I get like to the bathroom, like I realize like, dude, I cannot stand up, and I'm like shaking and like getting pukey, but I haven't like been able to like puke. So
Yeah.
since I just can't like stand anymore, I decided to take a bath. And I'm texting Omar and like, dude, I don't know if I'll be able to drive or even go because I don't feel good. And he goes, well, it's because you haven't fucking ate anything. He's like, literally, he's like, I'll pick you up. We'll go get you a fucking burger from Red Robin, and you'll be good. And then he's like, dude, come on. And I'm like, all right. So I stick it out, just a car ride. We get to Red Robin. I get like the biggest fucking burger that they have on their menu, and yeah, I felt good. But
Yeah, I thought of going home after all that happened and just being like, Miss
mm-hmm,
Blair, I can't do this today. I
yeah,
physically need to go home. But I
mm-hmm,
didn't want to get in trouble, even though I don't know why I would have.
yeah,
I also didn't want to risk anything happening to me on the way home. So
mm-hmm,
I just stuck it out because I started to feel better. I was just really shaky.
mm-hmm.
It was a weird experience, and I hope I don't go through it again
Well,
anytime soon.
like
I mean, it's not like I'm dehydrated. All I fucking drink is water.
well, I'm the one that always tells you fucking eat food.
I don't, yeah, I didn't eat yesterday other than the trail mix that they gave me. So I might get Subway after school. I don't know yet.
Today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Because I've been wanting Subway for the past like week and a half, but
It's
I was
fucking.
broke.
It's fucking funny that you mentioned Subway, because like legit, I had a fucking dream last night that me and Tara were just driving around like our town, but for some reason I was driving her car, but makes sense because my car's dead, but also funny because her car's dead too. So me and Tara are at our
Oh,
car.
lovely.
Yeah, so that's what basically set me back all week, was dealing with my car and Tara's car. Okay, but I had a dream.
I remember having those problems.
I had a dream. I was driving her car. We were driving around town, and we drive by Subway, and I go, "Well, I really want Subway." And she goes, "Check and see if we have gift cards." So like I'm pulling out her wallet and trying to see if she has like the Subway gift card.
That's so funny because I fucking did that with my cousin one time. We left school early and we were going to go to Subway, and I was like, I have a gift card in my wallet right now. I don't know how much money's on it. We're gonna hope.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like went on the back of it, and you know how like the Walmart gift cards you can look up the balance.
Mhm.
So I did that, and it said like $26, and I was like, fucking perfect. Let's hope there's actually $26 on it, and it's not just like bugging
Mhm.
because it told me it had $26 on it before, and I tried to buy something with it, and it didn't work.
Mhm.
But we went to Subway, and we got Subway, and the card went through. So we like spent 20 minutes in the car just trying to make sure that we'd have enough money for Subway. But I want Subway now. It's fucking the what's his name? He gets Subway every day.
Yeah.
He has an obsession, Aaron. It's bad. He'll
Now,
send me a picture after he gets off work, and he'll be like, "Guess where I'm at?" And I'm just like, "You fuck, you
now,
dumb fuck."
all right. I have a confession to make.
Oh God.
Okay. But okay. So here's the thing. if I go to Subway, I get only one thing and one thing only, and that's just
Okay.
a tuna sandwich with American cheese with bacon on it. That's the only
Okay,
thing
that's
I get.
basically what my mom gets. So
Okay, that's literally the only thing I get, and that's the only thing I will forever get at Subway. I will not try
I only
anything else.
get one thing. The only thing I get from Subway is the order that I've had my entire life.
Yeah, and that's basically
I
what
won't
mine
get
what
anything
is.
else.
But
I won't get anything else. It's bad.
but here's the thing. If we go to Jimmy John's, I hate Jimmy John's tuna. Okay,
Yeah.
because they put onions in it. Now, I don't have a problem with onions, but I don't like the
Do
crush.
you guys have
Uh,
Penn Station there?
no, we don't. Um,
Oh, fuck. Penn Station
we
is
don't.
so good.
But
But
here's
they
the,
only have it like up there.
yeah,
They don't have it down here.
and that. Well, here's the thing about Jersey Mike's. If I'm not mistaken, Jersey Mike's is only like an East Coast sub place. Like it's only like
We have
uh,
Jersey Mike,
yeah.
but
I'm pretty sure it's only an like
I've never
East
had
Coast
it.
thing. See, I want to have it, but if I go and get it, I want to go to like the East Coast and actually do it because I think it's an East Coast thing. But I think that's
I
where
want to
Aiden
try
works.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, Aiden works at a Penn Station, right? Is that the name?
Yeah, he
I
works
think
at Penn Station
I
because
think he
we were
does.
talking about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
Oh
had
yeah,
the shirt on
but
because he had to go to work.
oh yeah, yeah, he did, huh? But yeah, speaking about Raising Cane's, you would fucking love Raising Cane's, Neila. Like I'm telling you,
I
like,
haven't had Zaxby's, Aaron, in over a month.
um, see,
I was having like serious withdrawals because I drive past it every single day to go to school,
mm-hmm.
and I I'm so down bad for Zaxby's, but it's associated with a bad memory now
Yeah,
because it's the last thing I had with what's his name before we
yeah,
broke up,
mm-hmm.
and
Now
that's kind of fucked. I love Zaxby's.
I always had to like beg Tara for like Raising Cane's because for some reason she doesn't like Raising Cane's. Okay, she doesn't like the chicken sandwich. She
That's
doesn't.
me with chili. I don't
She
like chilies.
oh I don't like Chili's. I don't like Perkins. I don't like that shit. I do not like.
I don't care for Perkins either. I've only had it like one time, but I don't fuck with it
Mm.
like that.
My parents and my grandparents they love Perkins. They love Chili's. I don't. It's like if I get a burger from any like of those two places, it like tastes the same and it's like bland. You know. But like Raising Cane's, like Tara doesn't like. It breaks my fucking heart. You know. But like when she tries it, like I'm happy. You know. But when I go, I fucking go. I go all out. I get the fucking combo, 6 piece. I don't like the fucking slaw or the dip, so I
You don't like
substitute.
coleslaw?
I don't. Um, so I always sub out the slaw for an extra piece of toast because I fucking love the toast. I don't like the Raisin Cane sauce, you know. So I usually give it to a friend that wants it because I do have friends that they fucking love it. They'll like do anything for cane sauce. Um, Raising Cane's also is known for like their iced tea, and
Yeah.
and the thing is when we would carpool in college to all our different games, we would stop
Mm.
literally in Fremont, and right before we went back to campus, like we would eat there at Raising Cane's, like as they're like not as they're closing, but like we'll be the only ones in there for a while. And you got a bunch of college kids, like they're hungry as
Let
shit.
me tell you
So
about my very first Waffle House experience, okay?
see, I never been to one, so I gotta hear this shit.
So me and him go on what day was it? Hold on. Oh fuck, I did not mean to take that picture. What day was that? We
I th-
went on 10 days ago. We went 10 days ago.
Shit.
So last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, okay? Because it's okay, we left my house. I drove because he's got a lot ass car. we left my house about 12:30ish, I think it was, to
Mm-hmm.
go to Waffle House because he really wanted waffles. So I gave him 4 options of the Waffle Houses that I know in my town, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I said north or south. He said north, okay? And then I said 1 or 2, and he said 2. So I went to the one that I know is over by the Harley Davidson store. And I know it's there because I used to go to the Harley store with my dad all the time. So we go, and I guess we get there and they're closing off their sections because um it no one's coming in. So
Mm-hmm.
we're the only people in, like, you walk in, there's a little bar that you sit at, and then there's like a couple booths and a couple tables. We sat in one of the booths, and they have, like the little rope thingies to like block stuff off. It's not a rope, but it's like the retractable ones. It's like a
Yeah.
seatbelt.
Yeah.
So they had one of those, and they blocked off the section that we were in. We were still in there, so we were like, okay, we get VIP seating or whatever, making jokes about it. So we're vibing, having a good time because the music's playing. It's good music. It's pretty good music. And then he goes to the bathroom and comes back, and then I go to the bathroom. And as soon as I sit down, the music stops. And it just doesn't play any more music. So it's dead silent in there, except for the older lady that was cooking, younger girl that was serving, and then me and him.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking at each other like,
What happened to
this
the
is so
music?
awkward. What the fuck is going on? That's literally what happened. Like, what happened? And so we're sitting there dead silent, and you can hear the girl, the server, across the restaurant typing on her phone.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
how quiet it is in there.
The
Yes, you can hear her keyboard going off. And so we order, and we both got chocolate chips on our fucking waffles, okay?
oh my god,
I
fucking
swear.
gross, gross. Like
No, 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 no,
I,
no. It was pretty
I,
good.
I love chocolate chips, but chocolate chips do not belong on waffles or pancakes. I'm telling, like it's just too fucking much, you know.
I hope you get canceled for
No,
this.
I mean, I'm telling you, Tara straight up. Oh my god,
No, but
she
listen,
she fucking
I
loves that
swear
shit.
to you,
I
she
can't.
poured half the bag on both of our waffles. So we had like a big amount of chocolate chips.
That's what
So
I'm
we were
fucking talking.
eating
You,
out.
it's overdone
That's
already.
not what we wanted, though. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Okay, we just
uh,
wanted a little bit of chocolate chips, just a little bit here and there. No, we've got half the fucking bag on our waffles.
Jesus.
We're eating like the outskirts of the waffles because it's too much chocolate. Okay, and he also has blueberries in his. So he like actually, so the waffle's like this big. He's actually eating the outskirts of the waffle and not anything that has chocolate on it because it was too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I spread it out like butter. I spread it out, and I put butter on mine, and I was cutting it up, and I was like, I ate half of it before I was like, I can't anymore. It's too much chocolate. Like it's gonna send me into like overdrive right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just we're eating in dead silence because there's no music. And then this guy comes in. And I don't know if he's like off something or if he was just like drunk or whatever he was, but he was really weird.
Probably a
But
little
I did
both.
not get vibes. I did not get good vibes. He was like getting way too close to the girl, and it was like some of the stuff that he was saying was just really like out of pocket and weird.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm coming to get stuff for me and my buddy." And as we're leaving, he's sitting outside by himself. What buddy do you have, sir? You're here by yourself. And it was just really, really awkward. I couldn't have asked for a different experience with Waffle House. I'm so glad it went down the way it did
I know.
because I will probably never go back after
it
that. It
if
was just so weird.
if I go to a Waffle House and if I don't see a fucking fight break out or just some fucking weird shit
That's
go
what I was
down,
hoping. I was hoping that there'd be some like fight
immediately,
happening.
immediately, I'm gonna take my 5-star review and put it to a 1-star review. I don't give it. I don't.
Immediately,
The thing is,
fuck
I don't
this.
give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit about the food or the service. I'm just gonna 5-star it if I see some weird shit or some good shit go down. Okay, that's the. Just because like you know, every fight video that happens at a Waffle House, it's pretty much like stapled into Waffle House must have a fight there. You know,
Yeah,
so
there's got to be a fight at
it,
least one day
it has
every
to be
like
part of
every day.
the ambiance of the fucking establishment. It has to. You know.
It's just what they're known as. They're
All right.
branded as that.
Now to continue on to why I hate chocolate chips
Oh
on
my fuck.
pancakes and pancakes. If,
Okay.
like you said, if I don't get canceled for that,
I hope you do.
I hope I get canceled for what
If
I'm about
no,
to say though.
oh god.
I fucking hate Nutella. It's the gross
Okay, that's understandable.
that's fucking gross. It's
I don't fuck
yeah.
with Nutella like that.
Mm.
I liked it when it first became a thing, and then I quickly got tired of it.
It fucking looks gross. I rather take a spoonful of peanut butter and eat that rather than even look at
It's
Nutella.
it's just weird because it's chocolate but hazelnut.
Hmm. Well, I like chocolate
So
and I
it,
like hazelnut, but I don't.
I do too.
But
I just don't like them together.
but that being said,
I just don't.
I'm not saying I hate chocolate. It's like chocolate, like good chocolate is good chocolate, but if you
You have to have the
yeah,
perfect amount of
hmm
it for it to still be good
hmm
on like pancakes or
but
waffles. If you put too much, it instantly
I'm ta-
ruins it.
like if I would to do it on pancakes or waffles, I'm literally gonna say this: only literally put 5 chocolate chips on it because the bag of
I have
chocolate
chocolate
chips.
chips, but they're the size of Hershey Kisses.
Oh fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no!
That
I
itself
rather
is too much
I
already.
rather eat a bag of Hershey Kisses than you know, but literally because was it called semi sweet or whatever or something. The thing is, it's too sweet. It's like
Yeah.
the
I normally don't
that's why
like chocolate and stuff on my pancakes and
mm-hmm,
that either, unless it's a little bit. But I didn't want plain waffles, so I was like, let me just get
mm-hmm.
chocolate chips
That's
because there
why
wasn't anything other.
usually when I go, I usually when I was a kid, it was pancakes and waffles. You know, that's just what I liked, and I didn't get anything pizzazzed on it. You know, just syrup. But like
Yeah,
now, it's like if we go somewhere, it's either French toast or it's an omelet. Tara kind of got me hooked up
that's
on an
how I
omelet.
am. I used to be like that too. Because
Like
after
I,
working at Bob Evans and only getting an omelet anytime I
mm-hmm,
go on break, it kind of just like
yeah,
stuck with me. It's like I only fuck with omelets now.
yeah. And the thing is, as a kid, I never really liked egg, but the thing is, I would eat it on breakfast pizza. If you guys are ever in the Midwest, Casey's breakfast pizza is good. Okay, Casey's is a gas station, Neila. Um,
Okay.
but this is shit that you're gonna try. We'll take you. But gas station.
Whenever I get to go there.
Casey's breakfast pizza is bomb. So shout out to Midwest people, mainly you know.
Shout
And
out to the Midwest with
that's
having only good food and never branching
actually
out to South.
that's the only good thing about Iowa is they make Casey's. Yeah.
You guys have talked about that before when you guys still lived in Iowa.
Oh yeah, did I about Casey's?
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah, their donuts are good. Um, but yeah, the breakfast pizza fucking slaps. Oh my god, it's oh. But yeah, so like
It makes you
that would be the only time I ate egg, and then I started actually eating like full on like fried egg or like sunny side up type shit. This is back when I lived at
what?
home, and when it was like the big like Apollo 11 anniversary, like the 50th anniversary, which was like maybe a couple years ago. Um, I asked my mom like, "Hey, the astronauts when they went up 50 years ago had steak and eggs for breakfast," and my mom had like flat like steak that she could cook for like a breakfast meal. So that's what I asked for. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, can I have steak and eggs for breakfast? It's the astronaut meal. Steak and eggs, steak and eggs. So I
Yeah.
had that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then I was like, oh, I forgot how much I actually do kind of like eggs. And then living with Tara, she was gonna get an omelet. She went to Village Inn with me, and I'm like, oh, can I have a piece of it? And I don't know why, but that single piece of omelet that she gave me at Village Inn fucking
Yeah.
just hit me, and I'm like, it was like a straight up like psychedelic type shit. I was like transformate, like I went back and like, kind of like the Ratatouille scene where the critic is eating the
And where he
Ratatouille.
eats the ratatouille and then he's like fucking in love with it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So, oh my god. And then now that's the only thing I fucking order if we go anywhere. It's just omelet. And I fucking
Omelet.
I load the shit out of that. I'm like, put cheese, put white gravy on it, put bacon, ham, sausage, load that fucking bitch up, and you know.
So when I was with my ex still, me, him, and Connor, or when they would go to the gym at night, they'd get out by the time I get out of school. So we would go to IHOP,
Mm-hmm.
and I would get the steak and cheese omelet because I like Western omelets. That's what I normally would get from Bob Evans. I'd get a Western omelet.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd get the steak and cheese. I get the steak and cheese, and I would fuck that bitch up.
Yeah.
Like nothing left behind except for like a little corner that I couldn't finish.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's kind of like what Denver omelet is, because there's kind of like a thing called a Demler. Fuck! I
Uh-huh.
can't tell. A Denver
You
omelet.
got it? You got it?
Yeah. I don't know. This just shows you, like, I can't fucking talk.
It's okay. I can't either.
But,
No, oh my fuck, Aaron. You should have heard what's his name last night, okay? He cannot when he gets okay. We smoke.
no,
He loses
not,
all
no,
ability.
don't smoke on camera.
I'm not. I just have the lighter in my hand. I just picked it up. I need something in my hand. I have to fidget.
Oh my
But
god.
when we smoke, he loses all ability to like talk.
Jesus Christ.
So he'll be like stuttering his sentences over and over before he's like, fuck. And then we just laugh because he doesn't know what he's trying to say. So he's just like talking. And I'm just like, yeah, you got it. You'll get there. Just keep trying. It's so funny.
Jesus. But yeah, like, I don't know. I kind of think it's because I dropped out, Um,
Dropped out or you were dropped on your head?
I don't believe I was ever dropped on my head, actually.
I was, oh no, I wasn't dropped on my head, but I busted my head open.
I slit my head open too. Um,
So yesterday after school, oh my god, this just reminds me.
wait, you busted your head
Yesterday,
out?
almost. Fuck. No, I was just thinking about this because I was looking at my cousin's name on that chat.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday after school, I went to my cousin's house to chill for a little bit. We came up with a whole escape plan for if I dropped out of school, okay?
Oh shit.
So we decided that if I were to drop out of school, I'd have to run away from home because my mother would actually kill me. And I'd be $20,000 in debt.
Mm-hmm.
So we came up with this whole big plan. We're going to make a book out of it. Like, we're so serious about this. We're going to make a book because it's so good. So we came up with the plan. And it's inspired by my life, but it's not going to be me in the book. And so, let's see. If I were to drop out of school, I'd have to get a whole new identity. I'd have to get either new piercings or take out my piercings, change my hair, and then move to, where did we say? Oklahoma.
Why the fuck would you want to go to Oklahoma?
Exactly, because who goes to Oklahoma?
Dude, people that
So,
live in Oklahoma don't want to live in Oklahoma, and I have heard
no
this
one
from
wants to live in Oklahoma.
I've heard this from people from Oklahoma.
So we're just like talking about it, and then she was like, or we're like, if you fuck shit up in Oklahoma, like if they find you or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move to Wyoming, because who's gonna go to Wyoming? I forget Wyoming's even a state. I don't know anyone that lives in fucking Wyoming.
The one thing,
Wyoming's like way up there, bro.
one thing I do gotta say, do not start shit with Wyoming girls. They will fuck you up.
I
I'm
I
te-
wouldn't.
I'm telling you, Wyoming girls, they're fucking crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just take that as experience. Okay, but now Tara's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is from Wyoming?"
People from Wyoming. I'm kidding. I love you, Tara. You know I have your back.
I wouldn't even
So the
say I
book
really
is gonna be
talked to the person though.
yeah. The book is gonna be called 494, okay?
Hmm.
Because that's what I had in my bank account at the time. Or so I thought. Because I opened my bank account and I had $81 and I said, "What the actual fuck?" Because I got paid and I didn't know I got paid. I only got paid 76 fucking dollars.
Interest.
Fuck. But it never gave me the like email that I got a deposit into my account, which it
Hmm.
normally does. So I didn't know I got paid. I didn't know how long I had this money for. Okay.
Hmm.
So the book is called 494 because that's what initially we thought I had in my bank account because that's all I was going to run away with. I don't know how I was going to manage to do that to get to Oklahoma with $4 to my name. I'd be living in my car for a hot minute. But I mean, I guess it checks out. I wouldn't be able to get gas. I'd be fucked. I'd get to like the panhandle of Florida and be fucked before I needed gas again
Yeah, you would need the.
if I had a full tank when I left.
Yeah, you would literally have to like stop multiple. Like your money would be ran out before you even
I would
got to
have to
any.
put a I wouldn't even get a full gallon. I'd have to put like $1 in every single time.
I mean, or you could just buy a gas can and just when you slowly start to run out of gas, just pull over on the side of the road and fill up. Then, you
That's
know.
true. But I wouldn't have the money to fill it
Mm.
up.
You know, there was an astronaut um that she drove across country uh in like in a short period of time because she wanted to catch her I wouldn't say her she wanted to catch her husband cheating, but she wanted to catch her person that she's cheating with cheating, you know. And like this was a real story. Like she straight up purposely drove with the diaper on and with gas tanks just so she couldn't stop. You know, she didn't need a reason to stop. She was just had it in mindset. I'm gonna fucking find these people in like a short period of time before they leave and shit like that. You know,
That's how you know she's a crazy fucking
but
bitch.
yeah, they made a movie about it too, and it's really good. But this was a real story that happened. It's just in the movie they kind of um made it more dramatic and like use like less like realistic stuff that actually happened during it, you know. But yeah, like that whole rabbit hole is just fucking insane. Oh my god, Snapchat. Wait, I got a question though to ask you, like honestly.
Oh God. Okay.
So you sleep in like almost forever.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you not lose streaks in that process? Because like if I sleep in, I'm like on the urge of fucking losing all my streaks.
Okay. So I leave people undelivered. Well, if I'm asleep, obviously they're
Mm-hmm.
undelivered. For about 8 hours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Between 8 and 12 hours is normally where they're undelivered for, depending on how long I sleep or when I went to sleep. Normally it's not that long, depending, because sometimes I don't sleep in like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't be on my phone. So I just snap them before I go to sleep.
I got you.
Like if they sent me something, I send them something back and then leave it at that until I wake up again.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm still awake. Then I'll send something back. But if I just always send something before I go to sleep. So I don't ever really worry about losing streaks, but I only have like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait. I have mine and his, ours, one with my friend Sydney, one with my friend Dawson, one with my friend Janelle, and one with my friend Emma. So I have six.
Mm-hmm.
They, I don't know. You can go a whole day without stopping someone and not losing your streak as long as one of them has sent a picture. So if like I didn't talk to you all day and we had the timer by our streak and you sent a picture, it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. It's like that.
I gotcha.
Because I do sleep. I sleep. I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you. I don't have the best sleep schedule either. I don't go to sleep. I go to sleep
I don't
anywhere
either though.
between like 4 or no. Like between 1 and 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Except today, I didn't go to sleep until 7.
Jesus.
But to be fair, he was here, and at 6 he was saying that he was gonna leave. Or no. At 5 he was saying I'm gonna leave soon. Passes out, wakes up at 6. I'm gonna leave soon. Passes out again. So it was just that process all the way until 1 before he left today. So an hour ago.
Jesus.
And it's probably gonna happen again tonight. Fuck, I don't know.
No, you said Minecraft tonight. You. I got you there.
If he comes over, I'll make him play Minecraft.
Yeah, I want people.
We'll build with you.
I want to make that world expand like the fucking.
I don't know if he's gonna come over or not, though,
Boomtown.
so I don't know.
But yeah, like my mom, she's like me, like how I used to like.
You and Tara are
What?
like up at the butt fuck of dawn.
She is. I'm not, because I'm not working. But
Most of the time,
Two,
you
if
are
I'm-
up when I'm still up.
if I'm
But
up,
you're also an
if-
hour behind me.
if I get up at the butt crack of dawn, like I'm forcing myself. But here's the thing, I'm crashing when it comes around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like today,
Yeah.
I got up like right at like maybe it was 11 o'clock your time is like when I got up. Like I only been up for a while. Like
You woke us up because you called me.
Yeah, I called you just like, hey, are we still gonna do this? And then like I'm like, shit.
I
It's
planned on getting up, but I was tired, so
It's just
we
because-
kept going back.
It's just because if we weren't gonna record, I seriously was like debating on going back to bed, or I was just gonna watch a movie.
I was going to record with you, whether it be before I go to school or after I
Yeah.
go to school. So either
Yeah.
way, it was going to happen today. We missed
Mhm.
last week.
Yeah.
I was going to make sure that happened.
But yeah, like my mom, like she'll text me and she's like, "Don't forget to do streaks." I'm like, "Mom, I know I did streaks."
Why does
okay?"
your mom?
Well, the funny thing, she's like, I'm like one of
The
her only.
pictures that you have been sending, the 2 streaks that you've sent,
Those are good.
those
huh?
have made me want to start streaks up again because of that. I
Yeah.
miss doing that because you remember I used to do that shit every day.
So
I'd have something different.
normally when I send streaks, I literally put my camera to something and just have it black, and I just type in streaks. I don't even have the but I just type in streaks. It's just simple and it's done. I've been doing it forever. Aiden, he does the same thing. Oh yeah. Lizzie's in a box. I was like fucking crank. I crane kicked the queen into a box. Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, go out and have a blast. Yeah, go out and blast the day away. It's me with a fucking sniper rifle.
I liked that one. I screenshot both. I screenshot any of the ones that are funny.
Yeah.
You've only done 2, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
screenshot all of them.
I think I might do one tomorrow if I remember to do one tomorrow. Also with those ones, those are the days I woke up at the butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, because I got
Actually,
those early as fuck.
Except for the one with the go out and blast the day away. That one I know is normal time.
That one was a little later.
But yeah, like that shit. I do got one. Let's see if I can remember to do it tomorrow. But yeah, normally when I do it, it's just a screen, I just type the word streaks and just set it to all my streaks. Aiden, he does the same thing, but he'll physically draw just an S. You know,
That's what I used to do.
and
But I haven't done streaks like that in 2 years when I
yeah,
got grounded for sneaking out.
yeah,
Because I lost all my big streaks. So I was like, I don't fucking care about them anymore. Because I
mm.
had streaks that were like 2,000 something. Like
Jesus.
ours was up there. And then I had another one with
Was ours
someone.
2000? I wish you can check the history of like your streaks, because like I had one with some people that
No,
went
ours wasn't high anymore because we stopped being friends.
Mm-hmm. But I don't even think we broke 1,000 though, ever. But I had 1,000 like days.
No, we
like,
definitely had a high streak because we had it from 8th grade to then. So we had a high streak. You were one of my highest streaks.
maybe I know I had a 1,000 day streak, but like that person's like so fucking like dumb, like they lost it, you know.
Yeah, I had 2,000 day streaks.
Mm-hmm.
So I had these streaks for 4 years. Okay.
What's my highest?
And then I got grounded and got
Mhm.
my phone taken away and had no way to do them. So I lost all of my streaks that I had for the longest time
Mm-hmm.
and just never started them up again because I didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like it.
Yeah,
You're my highest streak with 397.
Usually when I lose a streak, I just quit like talking to them.
Yeah, if I lose a streak
but
with
quit
like,
doing that.
I mean, they're all my friends, but if I lose a streak with them, I just don't bother
Yeah.
starting it up again unless they start it up.
Yeah. The highest one I have right now is Tara. And then the second one would be my friend Josh. Then my mom. And then just a couple other my friends.
My highest streak was with my ex because it was like 700 something.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost that bitch because we broke up. I was not going to keep that.
Yeah. Broke up streaks.
Then I'm ready to go. Oh my god, it's a cat.
But we steered away from like just food and all that just now.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at in this conversation anymore. We went from like
we're just
talking about me passing out to waffles to streaks.
I always said like I don't care if we go off course because like
It just keeps something to talk about.
we just fucking do this any other fucking time though if we're not the only thing different about
Our conversations are everywhere.
yeah,
so.
like the only thing different right now is we're actually recording rather than just fucking sitting in a online call or something.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, I got something to tell you though. I don't know if you know, but Discord did an update. You can take your Discord calls to Xbox now.
Xbox. Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
so now I don't have to fucking deal with that
voice party option.
I don't have to deal
And
with that
it said
Xbox
Discord, and I
app
said,
anymore.
what? You don't?
Well,
you actually
not.
can like.
Yeah, like right now it says transfer voice to Xbox right now. I think I would have to physically go to Xbox and turn it on.
Mine's open, so let me look.
No, don't do it now.
Well, I'm just looking. I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, it says try Discord voice now on Xbox.
Like on the physical Xbox?
Okay, see my TV?
Oh shit, it does, huh?
Try Discord voice.
Oh shit, huh? Badass. Oh yeah,
I'm using my computer to close this shit out.
Maybe okay, so I got something else. So, update on the apartment situation.
Okay.
If you guys don't remember about the first episode, I was talking about like the mold issue and all that. Finally, yesterday.
They fixing it?
Yesterday was probably a day that God blessed us. They had people come clean it. They didn't solve the problem. They didn't solve the problem, but they had people come clean it. So, me and Tara are back
That's all that
to
matters, though.
an actual bedroom with an actual bed.
I
Oh
know
my
you guys
god,
are happy.
we are. We so we we've been eating dinner and watching stuff in the bedroom now, just because we're like so excited that we got it back.
Because you can be in there again.
Yeah, and then other things though. There's other issues coming up though that they have to fix though. Um, but I really hope that this is steps forward. But so
Sure it is.
this is what they said, because when I told them, like, hey, when you guys coming to fix that shit, they straight up had the audacity to say, "Oh well, we were told that it was dealt with and fixed already." And I said, "No, it fucking wasn't." And I said, "You can come here and fucking look at it, you know." And I about said, "You can fucking go get a bowl from the kitchen and fucking start scrubbing and cleaning it too, you know." But yeah, so they straight up just, whoever they were working for told
I
them
do.
that whoever they had working for them told them opposite, But here's the thing:
Hey,
you would think if something was dealt with, or you got, if I told you something was done, you still would probably call the party and ask like how their service was, or like, you know,
you'd want to
yeah,
make sure because you'd want
yeah,
them to have the best of the best.
yeah. You're not gonna fucking just take one person's story, you know. Like that's what you're supposed to do in customer service, you know.
Yeah.
You're supposed to ask, hey, was this satisfied with, you know. But they didn't, because they're fucking stupid, you know. It's a fucking bunch of kids,
Ugh.
I think, that are actually running it, though. I think they're even younger than I am. And they're fucking,
No, no.
you know, and they think they're hot shit because they got a really cool job, but really, they're just, it's a fucking dead ass job. Or, yeah, dead end job. Um,
Enjoy.
mm-hmm. Don't do that shit. If you're actually gonna do real estate, actually do independent real estate, though.
My sister's a real estate agent now.
Mm-hmm.
She sold 2 houses so far, 2 or 3, I
That's
think.
the commission's gonna be fucking good though on that.
But
Uh
her fiance is also a lineman, so they make good money.
oh fuck yeah, they do. They're gonna be fucking
Like
happy.
he bought her a house like
Mm-hmm.
within like 6 months of them being together.
Yeah. Hey, you make bank. Um.
He unadded me on Snapchat though, so fuck you, bitch. Her fiance unadded me.
Yeah. um. But yeah, so that's all dealt with. We're kind of happy right now at the moment. We're okay. We just wish that people would be more communicative with it and actually do shit. You know,
Aaron, you want to see a blue waffle?
I don't. Do not show it on camera. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't gonna show it, like actually. No, bro, it's weird. I was just watching stories and it came up and I said, "What the fuck is that?" Um,
um. Fuck.
you want to see blue waffle?
No.
Please don't show it on camera.
um. But yeah. I guess I'll just fucking talk about what I had written down, the fucking Chick-fil-A experience.
So
Um,
excited for this because I want to know where this is coming from.
okay. So, living in Omaha, Tara and Lindsay take me to Chick-fil-A. This is the first time ever that I'm eating Chick-fil-A. Okay.
First
Uh,
time?
yes. Just like couple months ago, maybe back like in April was my first time. I know it seems pretty shocking. Now, me personally, I never ate there, never really wanted to, because like to me, like I'm already like set on like, you know,
You
raising
like and like.
like right, yeah, like raising canes, and that's it. I don't, I mean, I would eat Popeyes, but like I don't have like the
Never had
desire.
Popeyes.
I don't really have like the desire to be like, oh, let's go to Popeyes. Usually if I ate Popeye, actually, true story. Every time I eat in Popeyes, usually someone buys it for me, and it's just what they pick. You know, usually if I spent my own money to eat somewhere like that, it's usually been KFC or Raising Cane's. Okay. Now, eating, I think I had a chicken sandwich from there at Chick-fil-A, and it was all right. That's it. Straight up was just a fucking chicken sandwich. There literally was like nothing special about it. You know,
Yeah.
I would honestly say maybe the ones like at my school were a little bit better than that. Okay.
That's saying something.
Um, the mac and cheese. I mean, I fucking love mac and cheese. Okay, it's
Is
straight
it
up.
Popeyes?
No, this is Chick Fil
Is
A.
it Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the chicken sandwich from Chick Fil A was just a plain Jane chicken sandwich, nothing special. The mac and
That's all it
cheese.
is. Yeah.
Okay, have heard stories that the Chick Fil A mac and cheese is good. Okay, I don't disagree. The Chick Fil A mac and cheese is good. Okay, just the way they do it, they have actual like shredded cheddar baked cheese on it. That melts with like the existing macaroni and cheese. Okay, really fucking good. Love it. Okay. So this past week, I'm gonna say maybe 2 weekends ago, Tara goes, "Hey, we got some running around to do over on the other side of town. Now, since we'll be out there, what do you want to eat? Because like this is the side of town where all the stores are and all the restaurants are." So I jokingly said Qdoba, because Qdoba, I do love Qdoba. You know,
Is that
Qdoba is kind of like a Chipotle almost.
okay?
Yeah, it's good though. I don't know. It's pretty popular down in Omaha because like my coworker who I worked with, he every fucking day he would go to Chipotle, and he goes every time I go in there, like the girl, like she knows my like what car I drive, so she sees my car pull up, she already has like my order made. Yeah, I said
We
that's
have one in Tampa.
oh, you need to fucking go. Um, you need to go have a burrito, and you need to go like have their nachos.
I have three. Tampa, Riverview, and Tampa.
Yeah, but anyway, to Chick-fil-A,
Holy fuck.
um, Tara goes, "No, I think we're gonna have Chick-fil-A because I think," she goes, plus Tara really said we're going to Chick-fil-A. Like she kind of, you know, was beefing with me, so I said, okay, we'll go to Chick-fil-A. So we get Chick-fil-A, and
Okay.
immediately the line is from the drive-through all the way into the mall parking lot.
Chick-fil-A is like
Okay.
that, bro. People are
Now, not
down that.
only does this Chick-fil-A have one drive-through line, they have
Oh,
two. Like kind of like
oh
what
yeah.
McDonald's is, two parallel lines.
Ours, both of the ones we have down here or
Hmm.
in my town have two.
Now,
Except no. The one that's on the south side has four.
hmm
That one's always busy. It's never not
hmm
busy.
and we get into this. We just said, hey, we'll go in, okay, and sit down and eat. We walk in. I immediately took one look, and then I took a look at Tara, and I said, "We'll place the order in here, and we'll go sit in the car." And she goes, "Really?" You know, like getting upset. I'm like, "Tara," I said, "I don't know what to order here. Two, I don't want you to go sit by yourself or stand by yourself. So I said, I'll sit with you in the car with our food. Okay? It's not hot enough. We can have the windows rolled down and we can have music playing. We'll be fine. You know, like a little picnic in the parking lot." Okay? But literally, let me tell you what's all going on inside the Chick-fil-A. You have at least 60 fucking people in there. Maybe even more. Okay? You got like multiple fucking families that have like 6 fucking kids with them. Okay? You got
Yeah.
like 5 people from like the military, because like there's an Air Force base like down the street from this Chick-fil-A. So you got like 5 people from like the Air Force or like the National Guard, like in there trying to order food. You know, just you got
The
old,
whole fucking continent in there. Fuck.
yeah, like literally like everyone and their fucking moms and dogs were in there, like straight
Holy
up.
shit.
And then on top of that,
People like Chick-fil-A too much.
I know. And the thing is, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but Chick-fil-A ain't fucking shit. It's not.
Chick-fil-A's good, but it's very overrated.
If I had to fucking do a tier, list, like Chick-fil-A's at the
Chick-fil-A would
fucking,
not be.
yeah, it wouldn't. I wouldn't say it's an F, but it's fucking bottom. Like,
Oh, it's not that far down for
oh,
me.
yeah, Neila, straight up, like it's straight up fucking bottom. It's not
Yeah,
F.
we
I'm
must
not,
have just not had a good experience.
but like it's just fucking too much, and it's like it's just overhyped. You know, um, really.
What?
What are you fucking watching?
I'm not watching shit.
What the fuck was the music?
What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Neila.
What?
I'm trying to express on how much I fucking hate
I just put a
this.
fucking hole in my wall.
How?
I pushed off of it with my foot very slightly, and my toe went straight through the wall.
Damn. Bad drywall job.
I did the drywall right there. It was good.
I mean, if your toe breaks it, I mean, I'm awesome at drywall finishing. We had to
This
do we
fucking
we had to
stupid
do
room.
we had to do drywall projects for carpentry class, and my teacher, he goes, "Oh, that's real good." He's like, "You must have drywall finishing in your blood." I'm like, "4th generation," not to brag or anything.
Nation.
But
I don't know if that's a flex or not.
I
I mean,
mean,
well, actually, no, that is a flex.
I think it is. I mean, I don't do drywall finishing or painting professionally, but the thing is, like, I've seen my dad do it hundreds of times. I mean, doing little projects like in my house, plus like in doing it in high school. Like, I could do it, professionally. Like, goddamn.
That's the hole I just put in my wall.
Like, I know it so fucking much that I can literally walk around this apartment right now and point out every single fucking flaw. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be a noticeable flaw, like in the drywall. Okay?
Yeah.
I can do like subtle shit that they fucking like, hey, we'll do this just to make the job go faster. Rather than take the time and make it actual nice. Um Especially with like the other apartment in Omaha, like that was like one of the big deals that I would point out to our roommates, because the roommates were living there 2 years prior to like me moving in there, and I was like, "Oh, that's a really bad drywall job," and I would point it out, and they're like, "Oh, we just thought that was there." I'm like, "Nah, look, you know." But so yeah, instead of getting the chicken sandwich from this experience, this most recent experience, I decided to get the chicken tenders. Okay.
Oh,
The chicken tenders were not that bad. They had a little like sweetness tang to it. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't really care for it, but not saying that it wasn't horrible. It was good. It wasn't fucking bomb or whatever the fucking I don't know. It like the commercials that fucking Chick-fil-A has where they have like a fucking random ass Chick-fil-A employee, you know, like they try to appreciate, but like they really don't give a shit about. And then like a customer like, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Like, oh, you know. Then the Chick-fil-A employees like over there like all humble shit like this, you know. Thank you, thank you. They're like this. Thank you. But I don't know. And then
I need to get what's his name in here so he can talk about his
yeah,
job experience.
You're going now. Was it bad or good, or just wild?
I think, I think more than anything, his experience was just wild.
Okay, so that
Because he
being
worked there for like a year or something.
okay, so that being said, he has a Chick-fil-A employee experience. Okay, now me and Tara, one of the things like if we go somewhere and we're like in public, like we like do you ever do like people watching, like where you just walk and just try to like, oh, this person's having a bad day, that person's having a good day type shit.
Yeah.
So me and Tara are waiting for our food to get to us. We're just right there off to the side of the counter, and we're watching an employee being trained during this whole fucking chaotic shit. Okay.
Oh.
And I look at her face and like we slightly make eye contact, and I looked at Tara and I just said, "Hey, this girl's not having a fucking good time at all." And I said, "How much you want to bet when she goes on her break, she's not fucking coming back from her break. She's going home." And she goes, "Yeah, I can agree with that." So, shout out to you, whoever you are.
If you're watching, shout out, bro.
Like, if I was wrong, then I'm wrong. But like, it's straight. You could tell she was not having a good time, and I could just tell like it was really overwhelming because of all the occupants in the building, plus dealing with all the orders and all that. Like, you can tell straight up she was not enjoying there. Now, get this.
I hated having to train people when, like, on the weekends when we were really busy because they didn't know what to do, and you don't have time to train, so you're just running around doing stuff while they're just standing there, and you feel bad, but you're also like, why the fuck aren't you helping? But then you're like, oh fuck, you're new, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
So it's like that much stressful.
When I had to train people at Kohl's to literally how to unload the truck. You know, now it's really
Kohl's just sent me a fucking email.
It's really hard to teach people or train people when we're unloading the truck. So literally, I know it sounds bad, but literally, if you're the new person on the truck team, the only thing you can practically do at that point is unload the truck, and that's literally take the boxes off the truck, put them on the conveyor belt, and just do that until you're done. That's the only thing you can do. After that, the other thing is you can either it just really depends on what the manager would do, but depending on how bad it is, the manager will say like, hey, we're just gonna have you take all the clothes out of this box and hang them, because that's what they had to do. Now Tara, she was the lead role for that. You know, Tara did not give a fuck. She didn't care if you were new and learning or if you're, you know, you've been here. She calls you out if you fucked up and put clothes on the rack that it's not supposed to. She will fucking yell at you. You know, like Tara was like a bitch working with.
So what I'm hearing is that I would never want to work under Tara.
Like, and the thing is like oh my god, like there is times like she's like, Aaron, juniors do not go on this rail. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like I would say, well, Tara, fucking take it off and put it back. And she'll fucking look at me, and then like the manager will look at me too. Yeah. And then
That's so funny.
but then sometimes my other reply would be, well, hey Tara, I'm actually hard lines, not soft lines. You know, because what hard lines is, you're taking like, soft lines is clothes and only clothes. Hard lines is more like kitchen appliances, shoes, um, just other physical products. You know, if that makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
and so that's what I did, and that's the only thing I would do, and I would be really good, and I fucking nail it, dude. I would know if I didn't do it because, you know, something would not be on a U-boat that wasn't supposed to, and I guess that's what the same thing with Tara would do, you know, but
Yeah.
you know, but Tara is like she was the lead. Her and like two other people, no, actually one other person. Her and someone else were like the only two people that were in charge of like all the clothes. You know, they're the ones that know where shit's supposed to go and where it's supposed to be at and how much it's supposed to cost. You know, me, like, I didn't really have like a, once in a while I would have a lead department role, but that would be like once, like maybe twice a week. Normally what I would be doing would be customer service, or I'm unloading the truck, or I'm putting stuff from the truck onto the floor. You know, that's the only thing I
Yeah.
did. But if I did a department lead, usually I would be in shoes like all day, just because like I knew what, you know, I immediately knew the shoes. You know, I could do that and understand that. One time I had to fucking work in intimates. Okay. A guy working in bras and panties department. Okay. You think I'm supposed to fucking know
That's
that
funny.
shit? You know? And yeah, I had to fucking stay there. You know? The whole shift. You know?
Damn.
It really makes sense when I gotta go clean that fucking what do you want to call it? The dressing room. A guy has to go clean the bras and underwear dressing room. You know, like it really makes sense. You don't think that should only be for women to make women more comfortable. You know, like
Ah,
I fucking hate it.
no. I don't know what they were thinking with that one.
Yeah, and just thank God I was married too. Could you imagine if it was me like 3 years ago? You know, like I'd be hitting on people. You know, and any person that came out, I'd be like, "Hey, how
That
you doing?"
would, oh my god.
I get fired.
The first time
I'd be like,
you're never going there ever again.
I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh my god. Thank God you have fucking Tara now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, just to cap it all off, I just don't like Chick-fil-A. It's just literally mediocre.
God, this was about
food.
Chick-fil-A. This was a whole other like topic.
Well, I just want to finish it just so we can get on to another topic. Just because, um, the new Atlanta Falcons stadium has a Chick-fil-A in it. But here's the thing: NFL teams only play on Sundays unless they have a Monday night or a Thursday night game. So, you tell me where this makes sense, where a Chick-fil-A would be
because
open.
it's fucking Sunday.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they're like
Yeah.
the only fucking people on a fucking Sunday in a Chick-fil-A working, or they just don't fucking make money that day. You know? But
The only people in the entire planet to get food on a Sunday from Chick-fil-A.
yeah. But yeah, anyway, fuck Chick-fil-A. Yeah, just fuck it. I can care less about it.
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
But Yeah. Um, I mean, we're at hour 25. Yeah. Um, do you have anything else that you would want to talk about or no?
So, did you hear that Dream is going to do a face reveal soon?
Do, do I care? Do I really care?
Yes.
I mean, practically, he probably has like no choice because like didn't people hack him already and try to DDoS him?
No, 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 no.
But
He
okay,
has a choice because he wanted to wait until he met George Not Found in person, which was waiting for them to get his visa.
uh huh.
So George Not Found just recently got his visa. So now he can go to Florida, which is going to happen soon. So
Mm-hmm.
probably the end of the month. Dream also said that his next video is going to be his face reveal.
Again, do I really care? Um,
Sorry
but
for
I thought he was like
filling
he
you in on the Dream SMP lore.
okay, but from what I've last heard, I thought he was being like or people trying to hack him and like DDoS him and like saying like he was fat and shit. You know, because I think someone like kind of leaked like, oh, I went to school with them, or just like people trying to lie and went to school, and they would show a picture of some fucking fat kid or some fat guy, and like this is Dream, you know. But
Remember that happening?
the thing is, I never really cared about the Dream SMP lure. I could give a shit less. I never watched any of it. I'm glad that
Can't
Schlatt like,
relate.
I'm glad that Schlatt like banned all the fucking like Dream stands and shit.
He is a part of the Dream SMP.
Nah.
He literally has a canon role, a significant role.
Damn, look at my pit stains,
Yes.
Neila.
God damn, bro. Put that bitches away.
The funny thing,
Holy fuck.
the thing is, I fucking put on deodorant too. Two, I have a LED lamp, I have a ring light, but guess what? I have my window open over here. Oh my god, I just can't fucking have a chill room like how I used to have. You know, I have to fucking sweat if I want to like legit play games. You know, and I'm not talking about tryharding sweating. I'm like legit like if I want to play games, it's a fucking workout. Like I'm probably the only gamer that actually loses weight. You know, because like legit, I'm sweating.
Loses weight while game.
And I'm not
I'm
talking
so
about
dead.
I'm not talking about Wii. I'm talking about CS:GO. All right. All right.
My
So
God.
I guess run me up on the Dream SMP bullshit lure I can care less about.
Like explain shit?
Or just what's going on.
Okay.
Why is it such a big deal right now?
So because everyone knows that Dream's gonna do his face reveal soon, and he's been posting like pictures, more and more pictures of like his like facial features. Like he posted one of his eye the other day. Picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I took a screenshot. I guess not. But it was just a picture of his eye. And then he posts this one yesterday. Like that's practically him. That's his whole like head, just not his face, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to wait to do his face reveal until Dream or George could be with him. And they were waiting for George to get his visa because he wasn't approved the first time, I guess. And then he just got it a couple days ago. So now he's gonna go to Florida and meet up with Dream, and Dream's gonna do his face reveal soon.
Are they doing it together? Or
Yeah.
no? Oh, so they both are gonna show each other's faces.
Well, no, everyone already knows what George looks like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's just Dream wanted George to be there with him when he decides to do his face reveal.
I gotcha.
So now that George has his visa and can come to Florida, they're going to do his face reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't care. No, but I know I can understand like um for one he would want to keep his identity like blank because I've followed YouTubers since like I was in middle school that didn't show their face for almost ever, you know.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but they also didn't have like the huge amount of like fans at the time than like you know he does now. Like in my opinion, like if you're gonna like if I'm gonna find like a gaming YouTuber or a gamer Twitch streamer, to watch, I want to be able to see them rather than just like a blank screen.
Yeah.
And how he was able to fucking do that and still like bring in a huge, and I mean like huge amount of viewers and subscribers. Like I really don't know any other content creator that does that. That a content creator that doesn't show their face and like their personal like features, or I wouldn't really say life because like there are ones that keep their personal life out of the way, but it's kind of weird, like because
Yeah.
people want to put a face to the voice, you know and but then again, like that person, like, oh, people are gonna be quick to judge, you know like you know the voice might
It's
sound
also
good,
why like
you know
Corpse hasn't shown his either.
I mean, I thought he had like some fucking deformity or some shit, and that's why. Because didn't he even
It's just
say?
his voice.
Oh, see,
I don't think
I
it's
swear.
anything physical. I think he
I,
just doesn't want people to know who he is.
uh, I really don't care about Corpse. I'm canceled.
You don't give a fuck about anyone.
I really don't. Like I can't
Okay, I
understand.
don't really either.
Hey guys, I'm playing Among Us with
Okay.
Pokemon.
That's not what he sounds like.
No, it's more like, hey guys.
It's quite the opposite of that. Oh my god. No.
No, it's I really don't like the ones that get like the, what do you want to call it? Like the weird ass like anime drawings about them, like the that kind of lore shit. You know, I guess it's kind of like why like you know the same. That's why Slat taught so much shit, is because like they're just the people that have to draw the weird ass drawings of like their character, their brand, like
Yeah.
fucking a chicken or some shit, just some stupid gay shit, like that. You know, not saying they had Slats Rammy fucking a chicken, but like it's shit like that. Like the cringy side,
Probably exist out there.
like the cringy shit that goes on, like is what I really don't like, because that's like the only thing they focus on, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like I hate them, but it's like it's something that I'm not gonna watch and I'm not gonna be into, you know. Like when Among Us was like popular a couple years ago, and like I was watching it, and I would watch said viewers like Pokemon or other people, like seriously, like if fucking Corpse was in there, I fucking hate that. That is fucking cringe. I fucking hate that.
That's
But
what I
like,
was looking
but
for.
seriously, if I was watching anything and like if Corpse was in it, if like any of like the Dream people were in it, I didn't watch it. I went and watched someone else. You know,
You're
like
such a big hater. Some of them are funny.
I guess I am, but like it's like
It's because you associate them with the cringy fan shit.
exactly,
So it's like,
you
well, if
know.
the fans are cringy, then how are they going to be cringy too?
But
So you
those
don't want to watch it. I
exactly,
understand that.
and it's like,
It's why a lot of people refuse to watch My Hero Academia because it has such a bad reputation with fans.
mm-hmm,
But it's actually a pretty good anime. It's just you gotta not associate with the fandom like that. You just gotta like
mm-hmm.
what you like and keep going about your day.
I gotta show you the video where OTK, I think it was Schlatt, or maybe it was, I don't know, someone from OTK was literally like fucking talking shit about My Hero Academia, and that's what
I don't deny that. Like I guarantee there's a lot of people that have
but
talked shit about My
mm-hmm,
Hero and posted it.
mm-hmm. I mean, I would watch it, but the thing is, I really don't care about anime, but I would
That's
try to.
another reason why a lot of people won't watch animes because the fucking people see it as childish because of the fans. So they don't want to watch
Mm-hmm,
something because they think it's a kids show or they
mm-hmm,
think that's for kids.
mm-hmm.
Why a lot of people don't watch anime. It's why I didn't watch it for the longest time.
Yeah, I guess I mean I would try to finish like Hunter x Hunter, but
Hunter x Hunter is pretty good.
I think I would finish it. I don't want to watch one where I'm gonna have to like get invest in like 1,000 fucking episodes across like 1,000 fucking, seasons.
Like you don't want to watch anything like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, or like One
Nah,
Piece and shit like that.
nah. Mm-mm. Um, I know on top
Um,
of me and Aiden were actually watching, uh, JoJo Bizarre's Adventure. You know, what the fuck do you have playing in the
I don't know.
background?
What do you mean?
Is your friend still there and he hasn't left yet?
No, he left. He left at 1.
Uh huh.
My room was empty. I showed you my room.
Then what the fuck do you have playing, Neila? Turn that shit off.
I don't know why it's picking it up. It's literally so quiet. I can't even hear it.
um,
I love the
but yeah.
song. Sorry.
Um, but yeah, I guess, if I were to, I would just finish those two and probably, I don't know. I don't know what else I would start.
Just Hunter, X Hunter, and JoJo.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I did,
I feel
because
like
I did watch the Netflix movie Death Note, but the thing is, I didn't know it was an anime or even
oh yeah.
I think it was a manga too. I just didn't know any of the prior history of Death Note when I was watching it. But the person who I was watching it with was telling me like, oh yeah, it's an anime. It's blah blah blah, and they didn't like it because you know it wasn't like too I would say it anime fans like expectations, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. But I guess that's kind of the only thing I can say because I didn't watch the anime, I didn't read the manga and shit like that. So but the thing is, I have nothing prior to base it off of, you know
Yeah.
but yeah, the only other anime I guess, I don't know. I guess the only other anime I would watch would be with me and Omar, and it was like a lewd anime, but it's Mocking Key. But basically, that whole anime is just designed just to show like tits and ass, you know. But That's the only other one I would watch. And there's obvious reasons why I enjoyed it, though. But
You probably watch hentai.
no, I don't watch hentai. I don't. I don't. Me and Omar have a friend who does
I thought you were gonna
spend.
say me and Omar have one time though. I was gonna be
No,
like, what?
no. Me and Omar have a friend that literally dedicates their life to fucking anime and hentai, and like we'll watch hentai on a regular basis more than actual physical anime. But that was like the only thing I would watch
Ew.
close to that was just a lewd anime. Okay,
That makes sense then.
if
I
I,
feel like I don't
if
know which one you would like.
if I would say I watched quote unquote hentai or anime, I'm usually with a group of friends and trying to fucking um make them feel weird, or I'm showing Tara and trying to make Tara feel weird, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't sit there and watch it and whack off to it like our friend does.
Like you would like Psyche K, the disastrous life of Psyche K. Because it's actually pretty funny. There's like 3 seasons, but
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 shows. But you have to watch the disastrous life of Psyche K and then Psyche K reawakened.
Mm-hmm. I want to
But
watch.
it's pretty funny. I feel like you would like it.
I want to watch one where it's about a kid that always wanted to be an astronaut, but it's not like smart enough to be an astronaut. So he drops out of college and only works a 9 to 5 or part time job and just games for the rest of his life with his fiance.
Sounds a little bit too familiar for me.
Yeah. um.
I'll
No.
make it for you.
Maybe if we don't have anything, talk about next week, maybe we should do a either an anime tier list, you know, or a fast food franchise tier list. Okay, but other than
Okay.
that, we will next week. Just to give you a heads up, we're gonna have Aiden's friend Isaac join us next week. You know, but if we can't find anything to talk about, or if he can't find anything to talk about, I think we'll do an anime tier list or a fast food tier list, the whole
Or
episode.
we could even do both. Because I've only watched so many.
Hmm. But yeah, like the only things I ever watched was, Hunter x Hunter, JoJo. Other than that, it's been like I know people are gonna have like a fucking heart attack, but it's for me it's only been like Avatar, Yu-Gi-Oh, and like Pokemon. You know. Oh shit! For all that's your whole list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not that much. I
Well,
think
yeah,
there's some that I need to add to it, but I don't remember.
yeah. Dude, I remember one time when like the Hunger Games was popular, all the anime kids were like, it was stolen because there's actually an anime book where they actually did this with like guns and shit, and I'm like,
Oh my
and,
god.
and I would fucking I just went up and I'm like, look which one that got a fucking $1 billion movie made, you know.
Yeah,
And
I'm glad I was never into
they
like anime at that
they
time.
would shut the fuck up immediately, you know. That being said, I really did love Hunger Games. At first,
I don't. I
at,
say you like the one that loves Hunger
uh,
Games.
at first I did not like it, you know. I but like reading the books and watching the movies, I did. I had my fair share of time investment into Hunger Games, and I fucking loved it. Oh
My favorite book was The Giver.
yes, my favorite book too. I loved that book, and then when the movie came out, I had to see the movie. My dad
Yeah.
actually, he was like, he wanted to watch the movie, but I'm like, yeah, I read the book of this, and he goes, oh, it's a book, and I'm like, yeah, but
I read the
He
book like four
he
times.
watched it and he's like, "This is depressing." I'm like, "The book is real worse. The book is way
Yeah,
more depressing."
the book was worse. That shit fucked my poor little
Yeah,
fourth grade brain up.
you read it in fourth grade. I read it in seventh
I
grade.
read it.
Like,
I read it in fourth grade. Read it a couple times between that and eighth grade. I think it was.
hmm there was another book I read in seventh grade, and it's actually kind of like a four book like series or maybe five, but it was like one of the first books that we read on a Kindle in seventh grade. But just I forget what it is. But the funny thing is, I went and bought that book on my phone, um, a couple years ago, and because I didn't pay for like my um, like the subscription, I lost the book on that. But to sum up the book, it's about a girl um who literally has to take care of her family after like a like near apocalyptic event like happened. Like a meteor hit the moon and like knocked the moon forward, causing like flooding to happen and like winter to come early and just like a bunch of like um economical events to happen. Like gas prices raised, people like legit were going to Walmart and like taking everything. Like people were just
Yeah.
fending for themselves. They canceled school and shit. You know, winter came real early and like stayed for almost ever. You know, but like the first book you hear from her perspective, then the second book you hear from someone else's perspective. The third book they both meet, and then the fourth book like they're like married or some shit. You know, just to sum it all up. But
Yeah.
really liked it. I really want to read all books, but I just read like a summary of the whole franchise. But then that being said, they should fucking make a movie about it because it would fucking work. Because people love that type of shit, you know, for movies and like TV shows. They like that. But
Yeah.
that one I really got invested to because of reading it and I liked it a lot.
Another series that I loved growing up was like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid and the Dork Diaries. I
Oh my
have
god.
almost a whole collection of both of them. I
I
stopped getting books when I hit like eighth grade.
I don't have any of the Dork Diaries, but when I was a fifth grader, I got the first book, read it, and I loved it. So then when I was in sixth grade, I went and got the second book, you know, and I just kept on getting all the books up until I got to like, um, hang on, because there's his first time in middle school. There's the sixth grade one, the seventh grade one, um, the eighth grade one, the summer one. Because he's in like in high school by now already.
You're talking about
Uh,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
yeah,
Yeah, he's in high school now.
but um, I think I made it up to um Cabin Fever or something like that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look up a list real quick, but of all the books, because I still have them, but I'm gonna see which ones I like left off on. And the thing is, I watched all the movies though. Um, I really don't like how the movies jumped around though. Kind of broke my heart a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
didn't like the movies like that either.
because I like how they went um first, second, but they skipped the third one, went straight into the fourth one, and then um like the last movie they did, they redid like the whole cast. You know, I think I have them all the way until like the long haul.
When I have like
Yeah.
one or two after one, but I stopped getting them because I stopped reading them.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Cause he's still writing them though, right? Or
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
I know he's doing a rally one.
Oh, that's that one's gonna be fucking fun. Yeah, for some reason I mean, I could be wrong, but I think for sure I read one through the first one all the way to the long haul. Anything after that, I do not think I've read, because I know I read the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, Ugly Truth, Cabin Fever, The Third Wheel, Hard Luck. I vaguely remember Hard Luck or The Long Haul, but for something like I know those names, so I think I read them, but I could be wrong. But I know like whatever one I read, I know I own. So if I go to my parents' house and whatever I can find, I know I read those. Because that was the thing though. That was like my parents would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you this," and that knows you know, I know I didn't check any of them out of the library because I knew my parents were gonna buy me them. Um, the one thing is, I was in the middle of the second Hunger Games book, and I actually checked the second one out of the library, and it was like the first book I ever checked out of the school library. And my grandma goes, "Well, I'll buy you the whole set, and you can just go and return that tomorrow." I said, "Okay, cool." My grandma goes and spends $30 on the whole book set, for me to read and all that. So I had that, and I have to fucking check it out anymore. But yeah, well, you're on your phone. I don't know why.
My cousin
Uh,
was sending me something and I had
uh,
to listen to it. But I was
uh,
listening to what you were saying too.
just giving you shit. We're
I
at
just could not focus on one or the other.
we're at an hour and 51. So, do you want to cap anything off, or do you want to start something new, or you just want to call it real quick?
Let's see, what do I have to talk about?
Because whatever you don't talk about or you forgot to talk about, we can just bring it in next week. You know, because I don't know how long if we do a tier list. I don't know how long it's gonna go, or how fast it's gonna go. If we do a tier list, I think it should be like a whole dedicated episode. You know,
Yeah.
but
Fuck. I had something and then I forgot it.
well, do you remember? Just write it down. We'll move it on to next week. Whatever,
All right.
whatever we don't talk about, we'll just keep pushing it down. Because sooner or later we'll talk about it. So,
Yeah.
but yes, I apologize just because of the days I've missed. I know Neila's sorry too with the days she's missed.
Yeah.
But it just
I
makes
was kind
sense.
of going through it for a
Yeah,
moment there also.
yeah.
So
It just makes sense just to have a whole week off and then just come back to it later. Um, but yeah, so far, if everything still goes to plan, we're still good to shoot next week and have another video
yep.
for Monday. This video will come out on Monday. I can't even remember the day. The
I think it's the
25th.
20s.
Yeah, 20, 26. My bad. So yeah, this video will come out regular schedule. But yeah, I guess that's it. So